Hey guys, Carcio72 here to do a little bit of quick discussion about my Garmin Catalyst that I just used last weekend at VIR and my wireless, my Bluetooth wireless setup for my helmet so I could hear the race coach, which was something I really wanted because I can tell you can't hear it when it's just talking in the car. It's too loud with your windows down. So here's I have a Zamp helmet. And the way I did this was, show you here, get a flashlight so you can see. Crap. There. So what I did was buy the Zamp speaker set for the helmet. So you take the padding out, you put these speakers in, you tuck the wires neatly back. It also has a boom. I put a little piece of duct tape there to keep it, but yeah, so it's basically a wireless communication setup for your helmets. So that little piece is about $35. The expensive part is getting it to hook to Bluetooth. Now you could use a set of earbuds. Some people talk about using AirPods. I have Beats earbuds. I just couldn't really get them to work well in terms of the fit. I mean, your helmet's tight, so you put these things in your ear and then you push the helmet down and they come out. I just thought it was not the best solution. There's also some motorcycle helmet Bluetooth stuff that you can buy on Amazon, but I just bought this because this allows the use of the helmet with a communicator system like an instructor student. So I thought this was more versatile. So basically, you buy the $35 helmet boom bit. That's the cheap part. The expensive part is getting that boom kit hooked to this piece, which is made by TrackCom. It's called a Chaser. So it's a Bluetooth receiver, and it has a special wire connection that hooks it to an IMSA or IMSA connector. So you have to then buy an IMSA connector that hooks to, I think that's 3.5, the typical old school headphone type jack. So that's what this piece is that goes down, and that was not cheap. That was, this is the piece here. That was $95. I don't understand why this stuff is so much money. But the bottom line is I have Bluetooth capability in my helmet, and I have the ability to have a communicator for discussion between two people in the car. What I did was to hook this all up and make it reasonably neat, I bought a Velcro, I think they call these like tactical helmet, whatever this thing is. It's just an elastic band with double stick Velcro. So I basically coiled it all up, put it in that Velcro piece. This is held on with double stick tape, and then this little piece is held on with a Velcro strip and more Velcro. So I did the best I could. I mean, if you look at it from this direction, it's not that bad. I have my GoPro mount on that side. So if I have my GoPro camera on it, I mean, it looks like I'm running all kind of gear on my helmet. But that never got in the way. I never had any issues with it during driving. It doesn't really weigh anything. It's just kind of an expensive way to be hooked up. So, you know, if you're just looking for Bluetooth and not the communicator end, there's probably less expensive methods to get Bluetooth into your helmet. But that's what I did. TrackCom Chaser and this little IMSA connector bit. These are the actual pieces that came out of the helmet that I replaced with the speakers. So that's the helmet. It worked, no problem. Next up, so I got to use my Garmin Catalyst for the first time. I bought this little hard case on Amazon. I think it's actually advertised for a GPS. You just got to make sure you measure the Catalyst and buy the one that's big enough. It has a little pocket for all your stuff, your connectors and whatnot. And let's see, there's my Catalyst face down. There. So the Catalyst worked great. I did have to play around with it. I have a video that I'll link through here that shows how I basically wired it up. I changed it from that video slightly. I have it a little neater. I'm really particular about wiring. I don't want it to look janky. So what I did worked really well, nice and stable. I even bought a retainer clip. Let me show you that. My little bin. So this is the mount for the Garmin. And it looks kind of janky, but it's not. Okay, so basically this goes on the window. The wire that's hanging down gets tucked in up around my windshield over to the camera. You don't see it. And then the power cord runs from here and basically just runs down and plugs into the outlet. And I have it kind of clipped with these little clips it comes with behind my phone mount. Again, you can watch that video and see how I did it, but it looked good. It was stable. I never had anything bouncing around, moving, or losing connection or something like that. And I can just take it out. I don't want to hardwire it in. It's this piece here that I added. It's a 3D printed plastic piece that just gets screwed on. You unscrew the magnetic mount, put this in between the magnetic mount and the suction mount. And what this does is let's see if I can do it. Hard to do this stuff when you're there. It's awesome, actually. Works really well. And I can't remember the company off the top of my head. It's got a catchy name. I'll link it in the description. But I had heard that sometimes in some situations this can come momentarily off the magnet and you'll lose connection and can screw things up. So this prevents that. And it wasn't very much money. So the Garmin, I mean, yeah, it does just what people say. It's super simple. You turn it on. I set up a Garmin account. I have an app on my phone for the Catalyst. It's just like I use Garmin products on my bicycles, my road bike, my mountain bike, my gravel bike. So very familiar with Garmin products and how their apps work and everything. This is no different. Basically, you turn it on. You do have to have satellite reception. I had a garage, so I would turn it on in the garage, and then, of course, it wouldn't really do anything because I had no satellite. So I would move out of the garage, park in the paddock in my paddock spot that's part of my garage rental, and let it get a view of the sky. It tells you when it's got satellite coverage, and once it gets the satellites, then it'll give you, for me, VIR comes up in the list of tracks, touch VIR. And then hit go, basically. I always check the Bluetooth so that, I made sure that was working. I did have it one time where the Bluetooth, I don't know, I didn't do something right, and it wasn't going through the helmet. It was just on the speaker, and again, you can't hear it. I just hear little blobs, bits and blurbs from it. But I checked the Bluetooth connection, all that, and then just hit go. Drive your laps, and that's it. I'm still playing around with reviewing the data, but I think I've kind of figured out how it all works. Pretty simple. I came home, I just unplugged that thing or plugged that thing in to my laptop and was able to download one of the videos that I saved that has the data overlays for my YouTube or put it on YouTube. So one other, I don't know why, man, so Garmin's classic for this to me. This is micro USB. Dude, it's 2024. Everything is USB-C. I don't understand why they did micro USB. Because that's how you just plug this into your computer right here. So what I ended up just doing was buying a USB micro or micro USB to USB-C. So I can just plug this into my phone, and I think because I have an Android phone, I can just access effectively, this is like a thumb drive or hard drive, and I can just access those files and upload them right from my phone to YouTube. It's really too bad there's not some wireless methodology for, once this is on your Wi-Fi, why you can't just upload directly to YouTube or Facebook, but you can't. So you have to download it just like a thumb drive. There is a micro SD card slot here, and then underneath there's the other mic. This is the one that comes with it. It's 32 gig. So you could take this out and put it into a little card reader into your phone. Again, I'm just going to buy the cable to just plug it right in. I don't want to take the card out all the time. But yeah. So that's it. It works. It does what it's supposed to. You can see I just uploaded a video a couple days ago that shows the typical, you see your speed, your G-force, you see your delta time to either optimal or whatever you want. You can have it to optimal. You can have it to session best. So a lot of fun. I'm still playing around with it a little bit, but all of this stuff worked as it should.